Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Wyoming Cowboys. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the ground game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Working that left side now. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Back to throw, it's Rush. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wyoming! Number 5. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Looking for a productive play on first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Houston. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He leaves it with his back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Trying to get behind the defense. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. On the run, it's Houston. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll fire to his right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Now from inside the red zone. The sure hands, it's Chapman. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Pressure coming. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to buy a little back closer to the line of scrimmage. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone. And that pass picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
I'll tell you, got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Got a man. It's Payne. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wyoming 14, Marshall 3.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Let's go. He's looking to throw it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Leaves it with the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is that.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Marshall.
You're down. You need a play. What a nice job on the big punt return to give a spark. You can hear this home crowd going bananas. They needed a big shot in the arm, and they got it with the punt return.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. On first down, here comes this offense. Pulls it, fired complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Got his man on the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Rush. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Cowboys are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Spits it out to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
To the air on first down. snags it over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. Just steamrolling the defense. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocking.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Open runway ahead. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Wyoming, 21. Marshall, 17.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and they got him for the sack.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Rush. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Caught on the outside, it's Kane. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Number 46, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Still running at the 40. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
At the 44. Second down coming up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Finds his tight end. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback checking off. From the red zone, looking for a space. Feeling some heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw, it's Braxton. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. They want to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Wyoming 28, Marshall 23.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Merritt. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
Off he goes. He's inside the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The run from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
That's caught. It's Kane. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Cowboys are on the move. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Wyoming. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games, and nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. An 84-yard drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone, it's Chapman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Ball down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Wyoming 35, Marshall 23.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Tosses it incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
29 Philly, 2-9 Timber.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Scanning the field, it's Rush. Finds his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's King. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Makes a move. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure we're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking? Or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
After the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Braxton. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. What a big play for the defense. Not only do they get the turnover, they improve their field position big time.
I love this defense because not only do they have athletes, but they are dangerous with the football in their hands. How about these guys on defense? When they get out in the open field, they're not going down. Nobody can seem to tackle these guys. They are so good out in the open space. They're out trying to get blocks from one another. One thing to get a turnover, but how about the return and flipping the field?
Grab near the marker. It's Metcalf. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Marshall!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football.